Greetings everyone, Alstar here, welcome back to Tempest Rising GDF Campaign, Insane Difficulty. It's time for the mission 3, we're entering the uncharted territory from the beta section. First things first, we have a briefing with GDF leader, let's take a look.
Good work, Commander. Thanks to your efforts, Iceland has been reclaimed, and the Dynasty have been sent packing. All the same, the Council is concerned. The Dynasty hold most of Eurasia. They're going to have their hackles up after this stunt, even if it was just a renegade company pushing their luck. If they're up to something, we need to know. Now, the primary Dynasty HQ is in southeastern Europe. Much of their military infrastructure is centered here, and around the edges of their Tempest zone. But they also have bases dotted across the continent, and Scopes has tracked some interesting movement from the west, and found you a target. This is a standard intel op, Commander. Infiltrate the base, grab what you can, and get out. I'm shipping you out some of our advanced specialists for this mission. They're currently en route over the Pacific. Is that understood?
Yes it is. What are the specialists?
The best and brightest of GDF soldiers, handpicked for their skills and trained to hone their abilities. You'll be working alongside some of them today. Pay close attention to their individual strengths and, more importantly, weaknesses. A well-positioned specialist can cause havoc against the enemy, but they are, after all, still human. It would be a great loss to GDF if you were unable to keep them alive. I'm sure you would feel the same about your career.
I certainly would. What's the nature of the intel?
That's classified, for you and me both. All I know is that dozens of aircraft were tracked leaving from the same location to bases across the continent. At two of those bases, Scopes has stills of flight cases being unloaded. This base offers our best shot at getting inside without risking provocation. It's interesting that the aircraft all originated from northeastern Europe, though. It should be all Tempest and Fallout up there. Wouldn't surprise me if Dynasty has more bases than we can measure up in those zones. They practically worship the Tempest, and the radiation plays with our sensors.
What response can I expect from the Dynasty?
You'll be operating deep in enemy territory, Commander. As far as we know, they aren't rolling out the red carpet for your arrival, but it wouldn't hurt to be cautious. An ambush isn't off the table. Stick to stealth as best as you can, but make sure to adapt quickly and smartly if things go south.
Will do. No further questions.
Very good. Show us what you can do, Commander. Over and out.
Alrighty then, we got, I believe, new doctrine point and new armory perks that I can use. So let's take a look around. For the doctrines, I will continue going through the intel line. Efficient intel will not be all that useful in this mission, but it will definitely help me out later on in this run. And I want to get the violent scanners for the mission 4. So I'm gonna select this. As for the armory, I got 2 more slots that I can use. And I am uncertain actually on what I should use. I definitely have to keep up 1000 acquisition points for the laser focused lenses, because laser weapons will help me out a lot throughout the entire run, but especially in the next mission. But in this one, we're gonna be working with a group of infantry. So I've been wondering what I may potentially use. What the size 3 upgrades that we have? Rocket weapons deals damage. Rocket weapons damage units inside the garrisons. Rocket bursts with sonic shockwaves inflicting the right effect on nearby infantry. And the vehicle's immune to Tempest charge. None of that is really all that useful. What's the size 1? Sight range on all infantry sounds good. And I still want to keep the laser drones. What are the size 2 ones once again? Air units, 30% health, that's gonna be helpful in the mission 5. First aid kits, that's off combat healing. Which could help me out a lot, although I will get a Riot Medic in this mission. So it may not be all that useful after all. infantry scanner package could be also useful because we're gonna be in a close range of a lot of things. And we'll also acquire intel to spam the medic station. But ultimately, I think I will actually go and buy the sight range upgrade and just equip this one. I could possibly go for the grenades. I don't recall if we actually get grenadiers in this mission to use. But I guess we can keep this for now. Let's go to the briefing transcript.
The mounting Dynasty aggression is a concern. You've been authorized to command an elite task force behind Dynasty lines. Locate and infiltrate the base to uncover the extent of the Dynasty's military activity. Satellite images are presumed outdated. Proceed with extreme caution. Do not alert the enemy to your presence.
Alrighty then, let's get into the mission. Let's get job behind the enemy lines, shall we? We're gonna be risking a lot of reinforcements, I guess, at start.
Uplink initializing. Please stand by.
So let's try to keep everyone alive.
Commander, Captain Cragen, I have boots on the ground. The rest of the squad, though, I saw them go down toward the west. Reckon the enemy was ready for us. Not ready enough.
I like her already.
Point me. Taking new position? Somewhere else?
We weren't able to rescue
Keeping
this
low.
team, but let's try to eliminate everyone else
Anyone near?
on our path for
Nice
now.
big target. Taking new position. Running the numbers. Coords received. Stay out of sight. Somewhere else? Coords received.
Sniper has a set of special abilities that she can use. First one is sprint, basically just improvement to the movement speed for a short period of time. The second one, however, is stealth. And stealth is interesting because not only it shrouds the infantry, but also provides loads the penetrating Tempest round, which does more damage and applies Tempest overflow to the enemy unit, which will be helpful a lot. There will be some key targets that I want to eliminate very quickly. But first things first, let's just sneak
Anyone
past
here?
this matchstick.
Blending in. Keeping low. Stay out of sight. Target logged. You got it. You got it.
Spy drones online. Control spy drones to maintain vision in the fog of war for a short time.
Let's just
Units
take a look
under
around.
Where shall I put this bullet?
There are a lot of sensor towers in the area that we'll have to take out
Outside.
quickly.
Anyone near? Good night. Beautiful.
As you can see, for example, I can't take out those demolitions in a single hit, so I will try to use
Keeping low.
either my long range or the penetrating rounds to engage them.
Beautiful. Stay out of sight. I see it.
Let's
Point
get
me.
rid of the rest of the enemy infantry.
Dispatching. You got it. Taking a shot. Beautiful. Finding vantage.
There's the flame turret right over here
Here's
that
our
I can
guy.
sneak past using stealth.
Camouflage. Finding vantage.
Did you hear something?
Anyone near? I see it. Easy.
Let's get rid of the rest of the enemy forces.
Loaded. Anyone?
Primary objective.
Damn, they've got our engineers. I'm seeing a machine shop up ahead. We could use the armor, but we can't capture it without engineers. Catch 22.
I never understood the meaning of the phrase catch 22.
Sir, yes, sir.
I guess I'll have to
How's it looking?
actually take a look on this.
Correcting for spin.
Let's get rid of the sensor tower.
Correcting for
I guess I
spin.
can't. I would just
Point
try
me.
to eliminate the infantry first in that case.
Taking the shot.
You got it.
Nice,
But
big.
since we do get a couple of grenadiers in this mission,
Yes, sir.
so maybe the
Keep
fire
it low.
nades could be useful
Good
here.
night. Taking new position. Point me. Target logged. In the shadows. Coordinates
Take
received.
him out and
Anyone
take out the
near?
last infantryman.
Finding vantage.
We can roll in now, get rid of the sensor tower.
Lining up.
Sir,
Taking new position.
And link up with the rest of the troops.
infantry.
Trembly, thought we'd lost you.
Good to see you, Cregan. We got any injuries I can patch up?
Now we're good.
Holding ground.
I take care of my forces.
Location received.
You got a name? Lining up.
Ready to move out. Incident report. On the ground.
Alright.
HQ. Stat.
We got a couple of drone operators already. We can
On call.
start generating intel more often so we can spam the turret.
Understood.
We can also utilize the spy drones to apply marking to everything around. And because we have that upgrade that provides us with intel when the marking expires, we should be able to generate massive amounts of it without problem.
Holding ground. As soon as I can. Location received.
Where shall I put this
Let me
bullet?
just quickly
I see
take a
it.
look around,
Coordinates received. Taking new position.
lure out enemy
Confirmed HQ.
forces.
Running the numbers. Who's our guy? Active camo engaged.
Demolition is eliminated.
Understood.
We can now get additional 2 drone
Ready
ops.
for contact. Stat.
There's a passage right over here. We can see the lines connecting the defenses to the power plants, which makes it easy for us to tell what we can destroy to depower specific parts of the enemy defense,
Riot Medic reporting.
which is a good thing in my
As soon as I
opinion.
can.
How's it looking?
A little bit of hand holding
You
never.
got it? Stay
Well, it's
out
not a
of
direct hand
stare
holding. You
sight.
just, if you notice this, then you see the pattern.
Where shall I put this, Commander? Finding vantage. Stay out of
And
sight.
I guess on say difficulty, I see absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Rifle ready. Affirmative. Reporting.
On dispatch.
You got a name? Active camo engaged.
Let's
Keep
try
him
to get
low.
rid of those
Dispatching.
demolitionists.
Optics engaged. Finding vantage. You got it.
And maybe then I can
Somewhere else?
sneak around,
Somewhere else? Nice big target.
get rid of the power plant to rescue those 2 drone operators. Or I can just let the sniper handle the flame tower on its own, but
Sniper
that's gonna
ready.
take a long time.
Going dark. Point me.
So I'm
Got
gonna
it.
just do this.
Secondary objective accomplished.
On call.
And that should depower all this set of defenses, including this tower right here.
You need me? Confirmed HQ.
Let me grab Riot Medic as a team number 2,
Yes, command. Ready for contact.
rescue those 2 additional drone ops.
Location received. Style control. On my way. Ready to move out.
Easy.
Drone up reporting.
You guys can be group number 3,
Commander. Awaiting
and
orders.
you will be group number 4. There we go.
Commander. Nice big target.
bunch of enemy assault gunners. They can be very dangerous units to fight.
Dispatching.
Especially that they have slow and they are quite efficient against all sets of targets.
Ready to move out. Operator. Roger that. Watch this.
Let's try to get rid of the tank.
Grenadier. Yes, command. Give me a second. On dispatch. This shield's too tough.
Lazy John's doing the work. Splendid.
Stat. Confirmed HQ.
A lot of enemy infantry over here. Let's try to lure them out using the sniper.
Taking a shot. Target logged. I see it. Good night. Taking new position. Running the numbers. You got it.
There we go.
Stay out of sight. Somewhere else? You got it.
What's the range of this?
Commander.
Quite long.
Nice.
I
big
guess I can
light
do
sight.
this.
Good night. Stay out of sight.
Alright, this set of defenses is now depowered.
Who's our guy? Nice big
Let's
target.
blast another power plant right over here.
Point me.
Combat ready.
And try to get rid of this pillager tank quickly before the flames purify my entire infantry team. We can now move forward.
You gotta get past me.
Try to grab a little bit of veterancy. We can go directly over here and get our engineers online.
Sniper ready.
Shield and Caduceus. Don't even try it. Understood. Incident report.
Which actually wouldn't be that bad of an idea. There is still one team of infantry that I can rescue. And seems the Tempest is now deploying the Tempest rig right over here.
Ready for contact. Stay right there. Hold it there. As soon as I can.
Point me.
Right, sniper, I need you to handle those pesky gunners.
Stare out of sight. Coords received. Finding vantage. Keeping low.
That's the first
Anyone
one.
near? Silent.
Go stealth and take out the second one.
You got it. Target logged. How's it looking? Taking new position. Lights out.
On
Alrighty.
dispatch. Stat. You need me?
I can probably send you to start cleaning a little bit of veterans over here. There's a lot of enemy forces in this section.
Optics engaged.
And I don't really like that. I may need to try to lure them out closer
Taking new position.
and preemptively place
Sniper ready.
On call.
the healing station. Which I can't really place on a ramp, so... Actually, yeah, that's a ramp. I could be able to...
Where shall I put this bullet?
I could potentially fight right over here.
Where shall I put this bullet?
Ready to move out. Deploying medbay.
Anyone near? Dispatching.
Come on, come closer.
Finding vantage.
Riot Medic reporting. Yes, command.
Grenadiers back off into the healing zone.
Dispatch.
On your command. Acknowledge.
There we go, everyone eliminated. Splendid.
Location received.
Loaded.
Sniper can now take out this power plant right over here.
Incident report. Ready for contact.
Havoc is taken out.
How's it looking? Lining up.
Let's wipe out those two remaining tanks and use the Tempest
Beautiful.
round on the pillager tank.
You got a name? Camouflaged.
On call. Hunkering down. Acknowledge. Taking him down.
Take it out.
Revolting.
And back off a little bit so the
Operator.
Ignition won't take out our infantry. There we go.
Holding ground. Shield and Caduceus.
You can probably get rid of this as well.
Get back.
This Tempest rig is conveniently placed over here because we can capture it later on using the engineers that we rescue.
Confirmed HQ. On my
And
way.
we're gonna definitely make use of that.
Who's our guy?
Especially that we were given a suggestion to capture this machine shop.
Sniper ready. Somewhere else.
Why are we getting this close though?
Beautiful.
Yes, command.
How's it looking? Easy. Keeping low.
Okay.
On call.
Last team of troops is over here.
As soon as I can. You need me?
Let's play healing station because we may accidentally lure out some of the enemy infantry.
Anyone near? Dispatching. Blending in. Keeping low. Cohorts received.
Lot of enemy assault gunners.
Anyone near?
Style control. Taking position.
Commander. Moving out.
Taking
Let's get rid of the remaining assault gunners.
Awaiting orders.
We should be able to now rescue the remaining drone ops.
Move out. On my way.
I
Although we
see
can
it.
probably also get rid of the remaining enemy infantry as well.
That's close enough. Confirmed HQ. Holding ground. On my way. As soon as
Secondary objective accomplished.
That's everyone.
on dispatch.
Let's add the remaining drone ops to the team.
Ready for contact. Confirmed HQ.
Easy.
And maybe deal a little bit more damage. Something I don't really like is how gung-ho some of the infantry are.
On dispatch.
So they can run into the enemy forces on their own, and this is especially prominent in some of the cutscenes.
Optics
In a
engaged.
couple of missions, I lost units
Nice.
because during the
big
cutscene they started to
target.
run directly into the enemy base, and it was very
Somewhere
annoying.
else? You got it.
Let's get our drone ops over here.
Commander,
Get rid of the signature tank.
coords received.
Doing the Grenadiers could stop being gun-ho like that. And I lost infantry like that.
Who's our guy?
Sir? Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I'm gonna need this healing turret yesterday.
Setting up.
And I'm gonna need you
Anyone
to
here?
stop running into enemy forces. God damn it, man.
Coords received. Point me. Keeping low. In the shadows. Taking new position.
Alright, we did clear out this section. We should head towards
Ready for contact.
we should head towards the prison to rescue the engineers. So I can grab those buildings, I can grab the Tempest rig, start producing
Shield and Caduceus.
units.
Location received.
Technically speaking, I could have added some stolen techs, perhaps for a boar tank or the porcupine launcher,
Confirmed HQ. Hold it there.
so I could produce them from this war factory, this machine shell that I can capture right here.
Even try it.
Or I could go for the assault gunner, which is also available as a stolen tech plan.
As soon as I can.
It is actually quite interesting mechanic,
Stat.
because being able to make some of the enemy units seems interesting on the plan.
Correcting for spin. Light.
And there are some missions where it could definitely work.
Incident report. Holding ground. Get back. You gotta get past me.
Alright.
Primary objective accomplished. The enemy base lies to the north. It holds intel on Dynasty operations across Eurasia. Capture the construction yard with an engineer to attain the data and await extraction. The sniper must survive. Locate and regroup with the missing units.
Engineer standing by, Commander. Just get us to that con yard, and we'll get you your intel.
You got it.
Amazing, we have even more gung-ho engineers in our team.
No trouble.
Finding vantage. Stay out of sight. Good night. Taking
Let's
new
grab this
position.
crate.
Finding vantage. Nice big target.
We could probably try to lure some of the enemy infantry over here to this bridge and then explode
Stay
it.
out of sight. Correcting for spin. Stay out of sight.
Come on.
You got it. Keeping low. Correcting for spin.
Yeah, that
Anyone
works.
Near? Anyone near?
On dispatch.
Let's return over here, grab all that we can.
As soon as I can.
So we're gonna have to use 3 of the engineers to capture the power plant, the machine shop, and the Tempest rig.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Spring. Watch this. Taking him down. Ha! You got it.
No problem. Ready, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright,
I really
grab
hope
me this.
works.
No problem.
Engineering.
Holding
Low power.
It puts us on low power, but we can start gathering Tempest.
Rifle ready.
Ready, sir. I like the look of that.
Yes, command. Got it.
No problem. You've got it, command.
Combat ready. Up we go.
All right. We've got these old junkers purring. Let's see what they can do. If they need any repairs, send them my way. We can patch them up.
We can make Tempest rigs and Havocs out of this factory, it seems. I guess I can just keep using those 3 Havocs that I have right here.
Sir?
And just like Variant Vans, they come with infantry slots, so you can put engineers inside for a little bit of self-healing.
Acknowledged.
Point me. Finding vantage. You got it. Beautiful.
Let's start chipping on enemy dead infantry.
Ready, sir. Affirmative.
Preferably
Somewhere
focusing
else?
the Ignishers.
Correcting for spin. Commander?
Riot Medic reporting.
You got a name?
I can definitely start spending some cash because I have 20,000 credit limit for some reason, despite having just 1 Tempest rig.
On my way.
I mean, that's fine.
Loaded. Dispatching. Beautiful.
Let's get rid of this set of power plants.
Engaged.
Watching for
Maybe try to give those Havocs a little bit of experience.
hitting the road. Ready for contact. Yes, command. All right. Shield and Caduceus. Confirmed HQ.
Who's our guy?
On
Let's
dispatch.
see further. So now I have to head towards the main Dynasty base in the area and capture it using the engineers that we
Where
have.
shall I put this bullet?
We also have a sizable group of enemy infantry
Ready to move out.
that we just lured for no reason.
Style control. Deploying medbay.
Sniper ready. Stay out of sight. Blending in. Taking new position.
No Ignishers, that's fine.
Acknowledged.
Our infantry should be fine in that case.
Keeping low. Beautiful. Where shall I put this bullet? You got it.
Deploy drones and try to lure them out close over
How's it
here.
looking? Easy. Running the num. You got a name?
There we go. First boar tank is being eliminated.
Finding vantage.
Let's try to lure the second one.
Nice big top. Taking new position. You got it.
It doesn't seem to be moving. Never mind.
Nice big. Easy.
Ready for contact.
Loud and clear. Lights them up. On the lookout.
Well done.
You need me?
We can now proceed further in.
Sniper ready. Keeping low. Camouflage.
We
Keeping
still have a
low.
couple of enemy
You
units
got
over
it.
here.
Taking new position. I see it.
Stat.
Awaiting orders. Let's go. Location set.
Riot Medic reporting.
Alright, Riot Medics.
Standing
Sorry,
Additional silos required.
It seems we are already running out of space. I guess I can produce a couple more Havoc cars.
Drone up reporting.
Drone ops, deploy.
Airstrike online.
Yeah, I guess we can use the airstrike right over here. Let's
You got a
lure
name?
out.
Location received. Confirmed HQ. As soon
Oh wait,
as I
you're
can.
not a sniper.
Patch yourselves up.
You're a
Finding
sniper.
vantage. Blending in. Somewhere else? Somewhere else?
Unit ready.
Lure out enemy troops.
Where shall I put this bullet?
I guess hunter cars can join in. Havoc cars, not hunter cars. Hunters are tanks, Havocs are cars. There we go. Remember this for the rest of the game, Alstar.
Let's go.
Unit ready.
Maybe I can take out those 2 remaining board tanks as well.
Eyes on the sky. Affirmative. Hitting the roll. Yes, General. Picking you up.
There we go.
Location set.
No problem. On call.
We can now proceed through the bridge. We can also get rid
Who's
of
our
those
guy?
power plants, I guess.
Dispatching.
Yes, Command.
Ready.
Unit ready.
Confirmed.
Where shall I put this?
Now, I guess I lured out some of the enemy forces. That's fine. And I managed to lure out the main enemy patrol, which is also interesting. Backup Grenadier, and Grenadier is dead. That's unfortunate.
Light side. Dispatching.
Splendid, everyone eliminated.
Yes, Command.
We can now proceed further.
Ready and waiting. Incident report. On
There are
my
2
way.
paths to take. This one leads closer to the base. This one lets you deal with some of the enemy main buildings.
Ready.
And lets you capture barracks, which I definitely want to do. So I'm gonna do exactly that.
Ready for contact. Holding ground. You need me? Stat. Suppressing. Location
Power plant
received.
eliminated. We can move on.
Understood. Confirmed, HQ.
The airstrike should be ready soon, and I believe there is a large group of enemy forces up ahead. So let's drop some drones and try to take a look around. Let's mark every single one of them so we can get a little bit of intel after it expires.
Unit is under attack.
I'm still gonna need vision over here. The airstrike will be ready soon. Let's drop it over here to not damage the crates next to the barracks. That worked.
Riot Medic reporting.
Now move in, get rid of the remaining vortanks.
Unit is under attack.
As soon as I can. On the ground. Stay right there. On my way.
We'll head here first to get rid
That's close enough.
of the silos and the machine shop over here.
You gotta get past me.
Want me to place a
A couple of Havoc cars. Let's send them over here.
Shield and Caduceus.
That's the machine shop eliminated.
Confirmed, HQ. On the ground. This shield's too tough. Location
Now we
received.
can use one of the engineers to get me a barracks.
Sir?
Because this mission also involves a large defense part.
On dispatch.
Building captured.
And it's better to build up your forces rather early, so I'm gonna start doing exactly that.
Training.
Just some missile troopers and dynasty guards will be exactly what we need.
Training.
And we have money to spare, so not a problem at all, in all honesty.
Reporting.
Engine running. Rockets away.
Unit ready.
Firing servo. Enemy spotted.
Loaded. Anyone near?
Lots of enemy forces up ahead.
Incident report. Understood. Holding ground. Med base setting up.
Unit ready.
Optics engaged. Correcting for spin.
Let's lure them
Positive
out.
looking.
Unit ready.
Target logged.
Take out Ignishers first.
Unit ready.
Light side. Taking the shot. Taking the shot.
Unit ready.
And another one. There we go.
Shield and Caduceus.
Unit ready.
No enemy infantry guarding the base, just a couple of dudes right over here.
Good night.
The Conyard is right for the taking right now, but I'm gonna wait for now with capturing it,
Anyone
because we
near?
can still go around over here
Unit ready.
and try to claim a couple more of enemy buildings, so they won't build up that many reinforcements in the next part of this mission.
On my way. Confirmed HQ.
Unit ready.
Are they depowered though?
Additional silos required.
They actually are.
As soon as I can.
I should probably keep it that way for now.
Loaded.
Another Tempest airstrike is ready.
Unit ready.
Let's lure out those forces over here.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Riot Medic reporting.
Unit ready.
Holding
Let's
ground.
wait with destroying the defenses. I want power plants first.
Unit ready.
Although there doesn't seem to be any power plants here.
As soon as I can.
This set of defenses is disabled,
Unit ready.
so it will be advisable, I guess, to get rid of this section first.
Who's our guy?
Unit ready.
I see it.
Commander, move out. Sir?
Unit ready.
Sniper ready. Anyone near? Stay.
It seems we do have a couple of board tanks incoming.
Commander?
And I believe this is a perfect target for an airstrike.
Ready for contact.
Unit ready.
Optics engaged.
You got it.
Unit ready. Unit is under attack. Unit ready.
It seems the defenses were brought back online.
Ready to move out.
How's it looking?
Unit ready.
Yeah, they definitely were. Back off, don't walk into the flame tower's range.
Unit ready.
Patch yourselves up.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Shield and Caduceus.
Lights them up.
Ready to move out.
I'm starting to really hate that gung-ho part of my troops. Are there any stances? Their hold position,
Ready for
but
contact.
will they keep it?
Confirmed HQ. On dispatch.
Who's our guy? Coords received. Point me. Running the numbers.
Let's try to blast some of the enemy buildings.
Stay out of sight.
Flying salvo.
Additional silos required.
On the lookout. Acknowledged. Hitting the road. Rockets away.
Okay,
Riot Medic reporting.
we can now move in, get rid of the rest of this small base.
Location received. Hold it there. Confirmed HQ. As soon as I can.
Commander? Anyone near?
You need me? That's close enough. On my way.
Get rid of the initiators.
Loaded.
Riot Medic reporting. Get back.
Tempest Rising can be eliminated now. We'll go after the power plants next.
On the ground. Stay right there. Suppressing.
We'll have to deal with this barricade later on this mission anyway, so dealing with it now is
Sniper
just a
ready.
benefit.
Incident report. You gotta get past me.
Take out the clown car, the salvage bus.
Ready to move out. Don't even try it.
Who's our guy?
And I guess that should be the final power plant. Splendid.
Ready for contact. This shield's too tough.
You can wipe out the rest of the base and then proceed back towards the Conyard.
That's close enough.
Training.
On dispatch.
Splendid.
Unit ready.
Let's give it over here. We can still destroy this set of base and this Tempest Streak. My group of infantry is looking better right now. How's the money? I have plenty of money, it seems.
Unit ready. Training.
I guess I can deploy a couple of Havocs over here for the defense.
Shield and Caduceus.
Unit ready.
Yes, Command. Got it.
One drum of got left behind.
Commander?
You need me? Understood. Confirmed, Agent.
Unit ready.
Good night.
Riot Medic report.
Unit ready. Training.
On the alert. Hitting the room.
Ready for
Unit is under attack.
Get back.
Revolting. No problem.
Unit ready.
That should be everyone.
Dispatch. As soon as I
The
can.
turrets are back online, but I guess that's apart from the Conyard.
Unit ready. Training.
Unless there's one more power plant right over here.
Optics engaged.
Unit ready.
But I don't think I want to take any chances. I'm just gonna drop an engineer
Engineering.
and capture the Conyard.
Unit ready. Training.
Commander, we have the Conyard. I'm receiving the files now. Just buy me some time.
A sky crane is en route for extraction. Be advised, the enemy has dug in ahead of your position. Use the Dynasty construction yard to build up your forces. Defend the construction yard while data is transferring.
Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead of that. Thank you very much, Command.
Unit
We're gonna start setting up some defenses.
constructing. Unit is under attack.
Additional power plants. We have an additional barracks as well to start using forces from here.
Ready to move out.
We have also received some reinforcements, some sentinel cars, some hunter tanks, all on elite status.
Complete.
Some additional Havocs from the factory can be made. Let's go for the Martian plan,
Training.
which is set of the abilities from the Dynasty Conyard that improves the base or the units.
Ready. Training.
So this one costs power, costs money,
Unit ready.
but it also provides bonuses to the infantry, to your forces' attack and damage, if I recall correctly. Deploy the power plant. Deploy some defenses.
Incident report.
Unit ready.
Enemy forces should be appearing anytime soon.
Unit ready.
General.
Unit ready.
But I believe I prepared enough forces to easily handle the rest of the defense.
Construct.
I guess I can make additional backs and start spamming forces around here.
Unit ready.
Sniper, can you please
Cowards
eliminate
received.
those two power plants that just suddenly appeared
Point me.
from like
Unit ready.
from better spots, maybe like right
Find
here.
advantage. Nice big target.
Unit ready.
Correcting for spin.
Our harvest. Unit lost.
The enemy forces are appearing right now.
Base is under attack.
Where shall I put this bullet?
Constructing. Enemy transports incoming.
Already invading.
Unit is under attack.
Can I deploy backs over here?
Unit lost.
I can. That's good.
Watching for move. Let's go.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Training.
My forces are dying at the entrance. That's fine. We still have
Base is under attack.
a lot of troops over here.
Loaded.
Unit or base. Unit lost.
Although maybe I should actually point my attention over here
Let's go.
Base is under attack.
and try to get rid of those 4 tanks.
Enemy spotted.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Tracking movement.
Unit ready.
Let's return over here. The missile turret can handle this.
On the alert. Clear their wings.
Let's deal with this tank attack.
Unit ready. incoming. Yes, unit ready. Training.
Transports are never something good.
Awaiting orders.
And I'm not sure where exactly they will drop, so let's be careful.
Unit ready.
Alright, my infantry blob can handle this path without problems.
Unit ready.
Can it handle this transport? I guess you can't.
Under attack.
No, never mind, you can. That's good. I can sell this turret for now because it's going to block my entrance.
Unit ready.
Factory is still operational. I lost my Tempest rig and I'm losing my money, but that's fine.
Cancelled.
I still have a second rig over here.
Unit ready.
And we are already done with the defense part.
On call.
Unit ready.
Intel acquired. Let's get to the extraction point.
Escort the sniper to the sky crane. Primary objective.
Let's gather up everyone. Get our reinforcements that have just arrived.
Airstrike online.
Stat. Location received. You gotta get past me. Confirmed HQ.
Unit is under attack.
And push towards our final objective, which is escorting the sniper to the extraction point.
Holding ground.
They have rebuilt those power plants once again.
Understood.
Enemy power drops are coming in.
Airstrike. Take cover.
Wait,
As soon as I can.
that's our airstrike. I almost bumped myself.
Stat. Suppressing. On my way.
That's a power drop.
Confirmed HQ. On the ground.
I feel like this arm is an absolute overkill,
Location received.
but I see absolutely no problem with that. I'm just having fun.
Unit is under attack.
Stay right there.
Attack from behind, that's fine.
Hold it
Let's
there.
get rid of the forces up ahead.
As soon as I can. On my way. Holding ground.
And complete the mission. Actually,
Primary objective accomplished.
okay, the sniper is here. I didn't see the marker at first. All the objectives completed. For that we have received 1 armor reset point, 1 doctrine point and 1 armory point. And 1.6k requisition points, which should be enough for what I'm planning for the next mission. Which is going to be where the difficulty ramps up, in my opinion. But about that soon. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and see you guys soon for more Tempest Rising. See ya.